Hey everybody, quick garden update. In this 4x4 bed I sowed some onion seeds and they're coming up pretty well. I've got them spaced out because I want to try to get some nice sized onions out of here. I believe they're sweet Spanish onions and some yellow Granex. So you can see coming up ever so often. I don't think they germinated as well as they could have, but there's a few. So I may have to re-sow those. This is the box I have my Savoy cabbage in, and they're doing nicely. Also have some Brussels sprout plants. Never grown these before, and they look pretty healthy to me. And then a few broccoli plants as well. But everything in this box seems to look pretty good so far. Okay, these are my Copenhagen early market cabbages, and they are firming up nicely. In fact, this one will be ready soon. Nice pretty plant there. And I have 8 in this box. This one's pretty good size too. It's getting there. So I think these are actually going to be ready before my early Jersey Wakefield cabbages. So those are looking pretty good. Okay, the big box full of cabbage, doing well. This one hasn't quite firmed it yet, but I think that's going to be a pretty nice sized cabbage. And you can tell it's fall, starting to get leaves all in here, which is good because I'm going to keep those, add those to my boxes. These are the early Jersey Wakefield. You can see they're going to be pointy headed. And that one's got a couple more weeks to it. This one's really small. So it's gonna work out pretty nicely. I'm going to have maybe a couple cabbages each week, and they can take some frost, so I'm not worried about the frost hitting them. They'll be just fine. This is my broccoli plants, one of my 4x4 beds with a few broccoli in here. And this one I thought was going to be cauliflower, but I think it's a broccoli plant, because it doesn't look like this one. You can tell the difference in the leaves. This is a cauliflower, and this is a broccoli. Cauliflower is a little more rounded. That's just what I've noticed. These are a snowball cauliflower, or that one is. I've got some more in the other bed. Got a couple little broccoli in pots. This one was being destroyed, so I had to spray it. And I don't see any more worms right now, but you can see some of the damage that they've done. My carrots have really taken off in the past week. They're really doing well. These are Denver carrots, and I really thinned these out a lot, which I think is going to work out pretty nice. I hope I can get some decent sized carrots out of here. These are both Denver. This row right here, and the one next to it, this one over here. And these are supposed to be big top carrots. So I don't see any sign of carrots poking up out of the ground yet. And over here I have my beets, and they're doing well. I did put a little bit of fertilizer in between the rows in this bed, and I'm gonna maybe put some bone meal too. I've bought it, I just haven't had time to put it out, so I'll probably do that this week. This is my larger bed of broccoli and cauliflower, and these are really the best looking cauliflower I've ever grown. I grew a couple plants last year, so this is really my second time growing cauliflower. But these are really looking healthy, nice big leaves on them. So there's 6 of those, and then 6 broccoli. I believe these are DCCO broccoli, and not really seeing any heads on these yet, but it will not be very long until it's going to be harvest time for some of these. Okay, these are my snow peas, and they're coming along nicely. You can see they're starting to put out little tendrils there, little runners trying to grab a hold of that trellis, and I've got a little, look at that, tomato plant that's decided to pop up. But these are doing okay. I should be able to get some of those. Never really grown those before either, so I believe you can put those in stir fry. But anyway, there's like a couple of lettuces. These are going to be iceberg type lettuces, and then I have some black-seeded Simpson that's come up. The other bed that was destroyed by the rats, excuse me, big squirrels, big rats. But these plants seem to survive, and I did plant some more lettuce in the back. These are more iceberg lettuce in this bed, and they're tiny. They have a long ways to go. Alright, so this is the bed that was drastically, well, was devastated by the squirrels, and these cabbages have really taken off here recently. And I've got one little broccoli there, so I've got 11 early Jersey Wakefield cabbages and one little broccoli in here, and they're doing great in this bed. The one that was totally destroyed by the squirrels. Back there I had some turnips, and they didn't make it. I'll probably just leave that bed, fill it with some leaves. I might put some ryegrass, winter rye, and just to add something to that box, add some nitrogen for next spring. So anyway, that's it. I'll do a little panoramic here of the garden. Hope everybody's doing well, and thanks for watching.